We're celebrating leadership reshaping Europe's tech landscape. Kim, a certified diversity professional with nearly 3 decades at Microsoft, has driven impact from Silicon Valley boardrooms to grassroots communities, from mentoring future leaders to advising startups on embedding inclusion into their DNA. Kim shows how advocacy becomes measurable action, creating ripple effects across the tech ecosystem. So you turned passion into measurable impact.
Yeah.
How do you approach creating these opportunities?
I think we need to get more, we need to create spaces or create our own tables. So many of the times we talk about, yeah, I want a seat at the table, I want a seat at the table. I think now in today's AI environment and with so much innovation happening, we have the opportunity to build our own tables. And I'm focused on that. I'm working with startups, with people who are earlier in career, even mid-career and senior professionals who are saying, Kim, I want to understand what your journey has been so I can figure out how to avoid some of those pitfalls. And for me, I want to see them go even further, perhaps, than I've gone in my career. So we talk a lot about what I could have done maybe earlier on that I didn't recognize to have set myself up and hopefully set them up for success going forward, and also how do they express themselves?
And what role do communities like diverse leaders in tech play in making that vision real?
So for those who don't know, I would think by now everybody knows DLiT puts out a report about this. Companies who focus on diversity are 35% more competitive and more profitable. So I believe that if we want Europe to thrive, and we want Europe to start to make headway when it comes to innovation and tech and build its own tech ecosystem that's just as successful as probably other areas of the world, they've got to focus on the diversity and make it real. DLiT is really following in the footsteps of what I've seen happen in the US, in my own native country, with companies or organizations like Women in Tech, like Blacks in Tech. These are organizations that have helped pave the way to make sure that these big tech companies that we see, like my own, are really becoming more than just a place to drive tech, but a place to change the world. And you can only do that if you broaden your view and broaden who you bring in to help make that happen.
Thank you for putting so much passion into this important purpose, Kim.
Thank you.